don't know. Yeah, all that is motor. That thing.
Ernest, I'll tell you that it is perfectly
You mind a
safe
Chinese
to
thing on it?
become your friend today.
Saying they catch thing, man. That's it.
My uncle has a strategy. He said, oh, my friend also made $10,000.
But then man explain the thing like if it's real people.
And I was supposed to put more money in. So
She in the army,
make more money.
and she tells me she had to get, and she gets them. Kids are
What's
so
up,
young
seekers?
and
Welcome back
graphic.
to another episode of
She have a
Scam
blue haircut,
sponsored
and
by
she died
Six
yesterday. You know, them man talking the speak, them man put in them one head. You know, the man talking the story like if there's no guy there. And she lived up in the south and she can't bring up. Yeah, she have a cell phone, but the last time I catch she is brick. And then she, whatever.
On today's episode, we speak to
I
a
know.
man named
I didn't want to
Ernest who was
explain it like the
contacted by
kind
a
of
woman
ghost story.
named Maisie on
Fake
Facebook
people.
Messenger and began
And
to
then
invest
you
into
take
her
it
uncle's
from the-
cryptocurrency website, causing him to lose thousands of dollars. And he even took a flight to go and see her, but she never showed up. Ernest came to us to verify her true identity. Let's see if we can help him out. Real quick, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed. Let's get into it.
My first name is Ernest, and I'm 71 years old. When I was in the Army for 22 years as a military policeman, a big hunk of that when I was investigating. I'm involved in my church. I do prison ministry once a week. I was in D.C. where I originally grew up and everything, and all my family, but my two daughters live right here. So I think it's time for me to reach out to my daughters and move down here. I was married for 19 years. I had 2 children by that marriage. We got divorced. I was divorced for about 2 years. Then remarried to when I was in the Army and married another soldier that was a little younger than me. And we were married for 4 years. Found out she had alcohol problems. So it kind of broke up the marriage. So I got divorced in 95. No real romantic relationship right now. I have a lot of friends that are female, but love relationships.
Ernest got on Facebook to reconnect with old friends, but instead ended up meeting someone new.
And I just got back on Facebook in June. I reconnected with all my family and friends, and then I started getting all these friends requests and stuff like that. I was actually on a Bible study, and when someone went to the group, and I had the door that was still up here already. And it was amazing. And I asked her, I said, "Are you from the house?" And I said, "Well, the most Asian girl. She's long and slender, and she just got a long, lean line. Like a whole bunch of other Chinese girls I've seen before. She reached out on Facebook, and we just casual, hi, how you doing? And we chatted back and forth. And she said she got time to this wrestling, and I thought she was interested, and she looked pretty, you know.
Ernest, I'll tell you that it is perfectly safe to become your friend today. If you're going to that soon, then we'll talk about something.
You know, we constantly talked about how much we liked each other and how much we had in common. She always talked about sweetheart and stuff like that. And she would send me I always thought it would sound like a Chinese fortune cookie thing. You know, if you don't do your thing, if you don't prosper, you won't prosper. Faster than a Chinese fortune cookie. We talk about her, you know, she talked about her first family, and she talked about her relationships, and I talked about mine. Sometimes we were matching up dates. Oh, what happened? You were having, I said, you know, I got divorced at the same time you were born. Stuff like that. When I got online, I think that's what happened a little bit was online, because I kept on getting these friends requests to these women, and a lot of women that might have been something up there. And I kept on telling her, I like beer, I love beer.
I live in the 17 minutes.
She was a little bit standoffish, but not really.
The one that
She was accepting it, but she said, well, I'm a Chinese lady and never been in our country. So I would found the word from you, and I actually sent it to her, text, and then the next time I said something to her, she said, I love you too.
Somebody said something, drop it. What is it? Somebody just said something there.
I guess the thing was that we were eventually going to get together, but she kept on saying, I'm coming out in September. I said, why are you coming out in September? She says, well, she's working, and I want to come out in September to see you, and it's finally get together. And that was always kind of like the goal.
Somebody mentioned
So we were going to get together effectively. And
so somebody talking again, message.
She's going to pick me up and take me to her house. I said, you're not going to put a bag over my head.
Yo,
Even tell you, maybe talk about cuddling and stuff like that. So, you don't want to do it. You don't come to look at work. In fact, when I talked to her, because she originally said she was...
yeah, we just doing some tire swap.
And I said, well, wait a minute.
Freddie,
You come out
thank you for stopping in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're just doing tire swap, and then we just replace this transmission here. And we're just making it run so the heat can come, and that's finished. You have a lot of things different coming. You have a Toyota Echo with a noise on the wheel, and we're going to be showing you that on the live. So stay tuned. Thank you for stopping by. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Freddie, if you have a question,
Ernest enjoyed Museum's company and got to
thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. And next week, I'm going to be off the grid for a little bit because I got some stuff dealing with. So I'm going to be off live maybe for a week or two. So this week, I'm going to be, next week, I'm going to be off. So if you don't see me, check my videos, leave a comment, whatever, I'm here. So we do a lot of different things here. And thank you for the subscribe. Yeah, that's it. We're doing a lot of things. If you have any question about anything you want to know or want to share with us, don't be shy. Thank you for stopping in, Freddie. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Oh, no. I said, yeah, I think so. I feel it. And I was really upset. And she talked me down. She said, no, it's not about that. I just want to help you out. Then she suggested about how much money I should put in the crypto. I took $5,000 out of the CDs. The next day, she turned me on to her uncle. And her uncle walked me
Thank you very much. Don't be shy. Drop in anytime. I go live every day. Don't forget to click that notification button. So whenever I go live, you can go live too. Thank you very much, Freddie. And yeah, we're just changing out some tires on this. We already finished this transmission for this, so we're just making sure to get heat. This is a 2016 Honda HR-V transmission issue. We already fixed it, so now we're just running it to make sure the heat is coming. We drive it already, it drives fine.
I could make bigger transactions, and part of that was to put it into this thing.
So radiator is full?
I didn't want to do it. I actually did the
Come on, Cap.
I said all up, gave her and her uncle the information that was going to go there. This was to HSB Bank in Hong Kong, I think.
So this one is finished. This one is finished because we just finished the transmission in 1 day and a half. With all-wheel drive, it's crazy. So the AC compressor is making a noise when you put on the heat, but that's a different video and that's a different issue for a customer.
Ernest funds are
Right?
tied up with multiple crypto investment services and you can't withdraw any of it.
Well, my uphold account is
Yeah, we did all that already.
sitting there. I got $10.
Thank you for stopping by, man.
I got $5,980 sitting in the crypto.com or the box key account. And that's all the money that's out there. I did take out a loan for $10,000. I took out a secured loan for $5,000. I paid $5,000 out of my CD. So I got a total of $30,000. All along the way, I was every time I question something, people reel me back in. I love you, those guys coming up, you back again. And then I was asking for some real proof. And if she was really.
All right, guys.
And her uncle was really a real person. And I got a real.
One more thing, guys. Make sure to watch my videos if you get spare time. We really need the watch hours. Right now, we are already close to 3,000 watch hours, and we need 4,000 watch hours to be in the YouTube program. Without you, I can't do it because I can't watch my own video because Sheva, Skinny, Tava, Tinava. Whoever that is, it gotta be maybe something good. I don't speak the English, but thank you for stopping in and saying something. Yeah, guys, and as I say, if you watch some of my videos, that's contribute to my watch hours, and I need 4,000 watch hours. I'm already on the road to 3,000. So thank you guys. That show you guys are watching, and yeah. Thank you for stopping in. Shava, Sumi, yeah, whatever, but yeah.
Going at the airport to meet me. I told her I was there, and she said, "You really at the airport?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "I don't believe you." She said, "Why don't you send me a video?" And I videotaped while I was in the airport and everything. Send her that. And she said, "Okay. Well, I'm in a meeting right now. I should be able to get down in about an hour." I said, "Okay, I'll just chill until you get here." And I sat there for a while. She texted me again. She says, "I talked to my uncle. And you disrespecting my uncle and everything. He's mad at you, and he doesn't think I can come see you." I said, "Well, what are you talking about? What uncle your uncle and me has got nothing to do with you and me?" She said, "Well, I respect my elders, and he really doesn't think I can come see you." Then that was when it hit me, where I was just afraid. I really thought she was coming. I mean, everything seemed right. Everywhere along the line, I kept on questioning all the way down the line. Every time I was questioning it, she'd come up with something to bring me back. She kept on telling me she loved me, and we were going to be together, and if I would just do, just do what she told me to do, that I could be rich, and we could be together in the same kind of culture or whatever. I don't know. She actually said she wanted to take me to China, and we could see a parent.
Ernest had plenty of plans with Nadine, but none of them ever seemed to fall into place. He was fed up with the games and needed answers. Our team took a few days to research everything we could on the Q's online relationship, and we were able to pull everything we need to give this man the truth. Stick around until then. We'll get a better understanding of how Ernest really feels about Nadine.
So Ernest, when we rolled back your first interview, we noticed some of the comments that you made about Nadine were kind of disrespectful.
Yeah. If she is real, if she's real, and she's not somebody, some guy in Nigeria or something like that, and we got to meet, it'd probably be nice.
We'll track down the real location of the person behind his profile.
Kind of different from her story, like you told me, right?
Yeah, because her story is her mom and dad were both doctors, and they're still in China.
If you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We appreciate you so much. It was now time to sit down with Ernest and let him know what we found.
So Ernest, today we're going to go through all of the information that we were able to look up on Nadine.
I mean, if I could find out that she's a real person.
So Ernest, when we rolled back your first interview, we noticed some of the comments that you made about Nadine were kind of disrespectful.
Well, I think that's because when we were talking, it wasn't but shortly after all the things crashed. So I was kind of mad at it. And now it's calmed down a little bit. I think if she is real, if she is real, and she's not somebody, some guy in Nigeria or something like that, then we got to meet. It's probably nice.
You're not in love with her, are you?
Well, I was looking that way. I think I was convincing myself that, she's a pretty woman. But it just grew over time to time, and I was convinced that there was something going on, and she wasn't telling me no different. She was telling me that she loved me, and I was telling her that I loved her. Part of me was saying this isn't never going to happen. Part of me said I wanted to happen. And that was where my conflict was. And we were even talking about getting married in September. Middle of September. We were actually talking about it.
let's get into some of the searches that we get. The first thing that I want to touch on is the video chat. Can you explain to us a little more about your video chat with her?
Well, I kept on trying to get her to do it. And I said, I need to know that you're real. I need to see you where I want to be able to talk to you where I can get a reaction from you and all that stuff. And she came up on a video, and she was just sitting there kind of stoically looking at the camera. She's learning it's me. I'm real, here I am and all that. And I was talking to her and she talked back to me. And so I kind of trying to get her to do something other than just be sitting there straight like this, looking at me. And while I was talking to her, she just had a pleasant look on her face. I said, well, why don't you give me a kiss, And I was going to see if she could give me a kiss. She didn't do it. She said, no, I don't want to do that. But the voice was the right voice that I've heard several times. It was the same voice. And her face looks like her face.
From our expertise, what she did was she put a photo on this app. You can make the photos mouth move, and it's an AI.
There are a ton of apps online that will turn a still photo into a video. These apps vary in price, but they are typically low cost. The scammer will simply drop the photo into one of these apps and turn it into a video. Then, on whatever app they're using to video chat with their victim, use the full screen option to display the video they create. From here, the scammer will simply speak as the video is being played. This is just one of many ways a scammer will fake a video call. Beware of bad connections and excuses for short video calls. These are huge red flags when chatting with anyone online.
So how does that make you feel, Ernest?
Because I'm smarter than that.
We were actually able to track Nazine's real location. What we did was we sent over a tracker. She clicked on it thinking that she was going to receive some money from you, and we were able to pull her IP address. She's actually from Thailand.
Okay. So she's Chinese. Well, she might be Chinese.
Kind of different from her story that she told you, right?
Yeah, because her story is her mom and dad were both prostitutes, and they're still in China. She had come to the States for an education. Her dad had paid put out all the money and everything for her education. Well, she was in UCLA, I guess, and then she moved from there to actually to LA. She was living somewhere else, but
Ernest, the thing is he's lying to you. This person behind this profile is in Thailand.
Yeah.
This type of scam that you're in is actually called a pig butchering scam. And pig butchering scams are really big in Asian countries. So we weren't surprised when we got a click from Thailand because it's usually stemmed from these types of countries.
I just did a quick website search, and we believe the screenshot that they provided you with was completely fake because there is no internet history on the website at all.
Oh, yeah?
We were extremely confused when we tried to visit this website and it didn't exist. Like many other pig butchering victims, Ernest thought he was investing into this website, but really, he was just sending money to another Bitcoin wallet. The scammer gets the victim to believe that they are investing into those websites by mirroring the investments on the fake website. When the scammer receives the payment, they go into the coding on the website and fix the numbers to make the victim believe that they're actually making a profit.
These people weren't giving you a wallet ID to transfer money to. You were doing legit wire transfers.
Right. And I never did any transactions that went to them. They went into those accounts. It was like it went to that American Community Bank, and then it was the box, and then the box went to crypto.com, and then later on, just before everything was called up, I was using, was it Uphold, right? I was putting money in a wire transfer to Uphold.
Ernest never had a login to this website. Nazine was the same account on the fake website. The scammer essentially opened the wallet for Ernest and had control of it. All Ernest had to do was sign off on the transfer transfers by phone via all of these documents were Photoshopped. We wanted to make sure that Ernest never said anything. It was time to reveal to him the truth. So Ernest, we have the last bit of information that you've been waiting for. We were able to pull in all of the photos and run reverse image searches, and we found the real woman in these photos. And we were also able to run a reverse image search on her assistant. You want to start with her assistant?
Yeah, so her assistant, Anna, we did find her real name, and her name is Ari. She's a social media content creator. Funny thing is, she's actually married to an Asian man, so that's why you see tons of pictures of her eating Asian food. And
What did you say her last name was?
Ari,
Oh, okay, we're talking about that other Asian woman, not her.
her assistant, she married an Asian man, so that's how she got that last name.
Okay. Huh.
We ran a reverse image search on all of May's pictures. The real woman in the pictures is actually Julietta. She's a gemologist and she creates jewelry. She's also a social media influencer.
Yeah,
You see me going fun, I ain't feeling fucking up, man. That's not the right one.
that's interesting. It's not only me getting the person that's on the other side, you get too, in a way, right?
She has her own life, like Bree said. She's never spoken to you. Her photos were just stolen to keep you out of things.
Well, all the information makes me feel like I'm stupid and I'm an old fool. I mean, some of the information, you know, I feel sorry for the woman that's on the other end that her images were being used. Especially some of the images that I saw. So, if I would ever meet her, I have to apologize to her, I guess. I don't know. I didn't do anything that was, I was always on the up and up with Beijing. So, I don't feel like I did anything wrong with Beijing. You know, I wasn't googling over pictures or repeating snide marks or anything like that. It was always, I always kind of, yeah, there's something that was special, so I never did any of that. So it makes me more aware of the world. You know, I guess I've been kind of naive for a long time. I mean, even when you think about my background, you think I wouldn't be quite so naive, but anyway, I'm trusting, I guess. So that's what it makes me feel more cautious about dealing with people.
You know, we're going to be here to help you get this thing reported. We urge you to go down to your local police, report this. We'll be able to turn it over to law enforcement, and we'll see how far we can take this, okay?
Well, I think you're doing something good, and you've got a lot of expertise, I guess, that I don't have, definitely. I always consider myself one of the oldest geeks in the world because I thought about moving away that computers and stuff. But it's good that you have sources that nobody else seems to have. You can trace things down. And I think you're doing a good thing, you know, for everybody. I just wish I would have known it before. Right? So, you know, hindsight's 20/20, and but I don't have one. I'm looking at things differently. Now that's something. Kind of playing the game with some of the people. That's not the contact relationship. You know, fishermen and then blocking.
Check that one and see.
What is the next step for you?
The next step for me is just that every time I get part of the Facebook, you know, I'm double checking everything.
Everyone for tuning in. Remember, all of our new videos go out every Wednesday, so please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, Seekers, we'll see you guys next time.
Listen. And the stud will move back. And the stud will go back in the jam and jam the wheel. I don't know where you're trying to put on a nut where we ain't good pan for. The stud will pull out in the back and you can't get out the wheel again. I don't know if I can use common sense at all, boy. You want to tell all this something, they still do the other way wrong. You get damaged stud, we put in fucking nut pan for. When you get off the wheel, you can't get off the wheel. That sense? No, you can't get off the wheel. Because the stud come out from inside the jump. And if they go on the brakes and the thing, you jam the wheel and then the wheel them lock up. Damage all the brakes and everything. You get 4 already from the lever, so it's damaged. We put in shit from the fan. You go damage the wheel. You can't get off the wheel now. Anything I'm gonna get flat tire, you can't get off. You know, it's time to put fucking nut pan thing and screw a nut while you go check back for the damage and the thing more. You go pull out the stuff from inside. I know you get them story from where you go check back, you go check back. I mean, you can't come off on that. If you get flat tire, I don't know how you're gonna get that change. You're never gonna change, you have to pull the car.
Really?
Nah, you don't really.
But I think.
Do you think it don't make no sense? Because you don't think. I don't know what you're thinking. I tell it already. You say, what you trying to put nut pan for? The cheddar didn't go the nut wrong, however, it's still forcing it on with Jill. Alright guys, thank you for watching. 17 of you guys online. Please go and click the subscription button, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's what it is. 17. Thank you for stopping by. We're doing changing tires and we just finished this transmission. So nothing yet right now. We have a car outside to do the axle. It's making a noise on the driver's side. So we bring that in and then we're going to check that out together. But you can't get out, boy. The wheel can't come off. The stuff come off from inside the jump. If you try to get out the wheel, you can't get out. If you have flat tire, you can't get out. You have to pull the car. You can't change it. Break off the wheel or break off something. You understand the problem of the thing. You get treated for the leavers that tell you don't put out the fun. You're forcing on thing and you're forcing on thing and you're going to reach it. What do you got to do? It's sticking, it will damage all the brakes and everything. I tell us already. still doing early. You can't drive with that because you just stop, go back inside, then go by the brake shoot them and mash up all the bricks and lock the way. You have to throw that car there. I tell you this already, leave off the one nut, it ain't no big deal. Stud watching, the stud damage. Oh, God, boy, feel that. Uncle Dustin here now, boy. Yeah, I think that jam I tell you already, don't do that. You got a problem there. I don't know how you can get out. Now I'm going to spin, and I'm going to go in all the bricks through them and mash up all the bricks them in there, and then we are lock up. You can't jam the car there. Tell it already. Leave off the nut there, you're looking for old nut to put on for it. It's damaged. 4 alone good, you don't have to put 5. 4 good. You make things more worse than don't make things better. Amount of bush, what amount of bush coming here, boy? What? Anything with 3 or 4 nuts, don't put on the old nut, the thing damaged already. I'm telling you, don't force on nothing with no gun and no gun, the gun will damage it. I'm telling you already. You put it on the thing, gun looks expensive. Problem is it's stubborn.
So I think understood enough.
Again, I'm going to talk.
No, but the stud going up and down, but yeah, so still sticking that. Stud still going up and down.
Yeah, because Thomas, he got inside.
Is that a problem?
You mean if we go inside and we have damage, you tell you.
So are you taking it out?
You take off all the brakes and all the wheel and all the drum and all that kind of thing. And the man causing unnecessary work. Tell him man do pull on the boat, forcing on boat still. You have to have all the whole rig jump and all the caliper, all them things you have to take off brakes, shoes, all kind of thing to get out. Cause I can come off and go inside the brake shoe and the wheel go lock up. That's why I tell you leave it doing go on the
So that not, you think that will go inside there?
It was go inside it. Why you go there?
So if I put a gum or something to stick like for that prevent that from going.
When you watch it, see if it work.
Like gum or something and put. Or washer or something.
Get the washer there. Go try. Check out the like that, go inside.
When you are looking at the, that's how it's looking.
You're looking for the island study same.
So that means it's brick.
But I'm telling you, family, I said, I can go and do that, just push out the chest. You can't reach it, I'm telling you that. You put it on and nothing, you just use the gun and just boom. Like if that go fix something. Just put on the gun and just mash, press the gun and go fix it, me and everything go in, you know. Everything a different size. Must be wrong, not talking for it. You have to take off all the things, you know, that will go inside and damage everything. Tell you that I'm ready for the beginning before you can do that. You wait till you make mistake for no man telling you who don't know about it. The man
telling you so much, you don't hear them.
If you have to click on that calendar, you have to press it again.
I'm gonna take out the whole wheel of the job, everything. So I take out the whole drum and you need to work it out.
Click on that, click on that. Are you supposed to do that?
I tell it already. This thing was so good now. You put it on both you and good at this thing on long enough to understand the short thing. Like if that could help something. That kind of dust was coming out. I'm using normal wrench, don't use that. That was can't break it. People now.
May I get you now? Alright, 34 people online, guys. We're doing some brake job today. Engine transmission replacement there. 2016 HRV Honda, and we have a Toyota Echo outside to check the axle. So stay tuned. If you have any question, feel free to ask or just watch on. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That's all we beg of you if we get the content out. And guys, check out some of my videos. Like, share, or comment, and click the notification button so whenever I go live, guess what? You go live too. So you leave them without a stud?
Huh?
Did I leave them without a stud?
Yeah.
Long way out?
You know the bricks. I have a boat there. I'm going to check out the bricks. Still have like
Alright guys, thanks for watching. And we'll catch you on the next live because it's 1 hour already. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.